G'day, it's Aaron.
And Bernadette, Christie-David.
And we're up here in beautiful Brisbane at the Connective PD Day.
And the topic we've shared today is, do you see marketing as an expense or an investment?
Enjoy. Thanks everyone. Thank you very much, Connective. And to start off today, I thought, hearing Mike Felton's session, I want to start by saying a huge thank you to, I know how much effort Mark and the leadership team at Connective have put in behind the scenes on the Combined Industry Forum. So Mark and the leadership team at Connective, I want to say a genuine thank you, I think on behalf of the whole room, to show our appreciation for the effort they've put in as well. So a big round of applause, guys. Perfect, so what we want to do is take Laurie's session and bottle that up and go, but the how? Because as brokers, one thing that we struggle with is, what are the outcomes in marketing? So for us, it's, a loan is a very clear outcome. We submit a loan to a bank, it is to get approved. So from marketing, it's, what is the outcome that we're looking for? And how do we do that as brokers in our business? Because to promote ourselves feels like we're beating our own chest or tooting our own horn, and it's not. So the big question we've got is, do you see marketing as an expense or do you see marketing as an investment into your business? So just get a feel for the room. Who feels that marketing is an expense? And there's no judgments. No expense? So we kind of all, do we see it as an investment then? Yeah, a few heads are nodding. I'll just get a clicker. So that's what we want to cover off today. So the real goal is to kind of turn the dial in your business and talk a little bit about how we did it as well.
So, from our experience and talking with our industry colleagues, we feel that as brokers, we can typically fall into one of three categories. So the first is no marketing. Your business is 100% word of mouth, referrals and recommendations based. We like to call you the best kept secret. Number two is some marketing. You dabble, you have an online presence, but you don't regularly and actively update your socials and website. And the final is active marketing. You regularly update your website with blog posts, social media posts, you have current Google reviews, but most importantly, clients know how to search and contact you. So none of these categories are wrong, but from our experience, active marketing has enabled us to attract our ideal client, build our brand, and continue to profitably grow our business. So going back to Aaron's question earlier, is marketing an expense or an investment? I actually thought it was an expense. I didn't see the investment at the start of the business because I was counting the pennies. But fast forward 5 years from then, and marketing has become the lifeblood of our business. Often we've been surprised by the easiest of activities or low-hanging fruit leading to the greatest of impacts.
So we want to talk about just that point about, again, we can build it up in our head, and I mentioned a week from now, what will you do? So the challenge I want to throw down is, okay, so what do you do? I want to take you through a couple of examples about what we've done in our own business. The example that we've got is, and a few people in the room may resonate with this, we were doing settlement gifts, and we weren't sure if our clients, one, were getting them because we weren't getting acknowledgement or even a thank you that they got these settlement gifts. They just bought a wonderful $2 million house. Was our $100 bottle of wine or hamper really cutting it, we thought. So as a team, we went back to the drawing board and we said, right, what are we trying to achieve with our settlement gifts? Well, so congratulate and engage them as well. We then turned kind of that idea on its head and thought, what business are we truly in? We're not in the loan business, we're in the home business. So we're here to finance and put a roof over people's heads. Once we kind of the penny dropped for us as a team, we thought, right, how do we use that idea, take the gratitude that we've got from people that choose to work with us and our business as well, and then use this a way for like a win-win that we can pay this forward as a team and as a business as well. So this is where the idea of home loans for the homeless came from. It's not about giving home loans to homeless people. It's about the idea that we've got is, instead of doing a settlement gift, we're here to pay it forward. We've got a short video that we filmed as well.
Today is World Homeless Day, and it's a great reminder how truly blessed we are to call Australia home. We're so lucky to never have to worry about putting a roof over our head, especially with a young daughter. And we want more families to enjoy the same security that we may take for granted. So we're getting behind the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals to help end poverty. Yes, our humble little mortgage broking business wants to go big, but we need your help. This is why we're launching home loans for the homeless.
So you see that goes to about 1.5 minutes full clip, and you go, that's extravagant, that seems hard to do. The idea behind that was we wrote the script, we hired a local videographer, and we got that done within a 48-hour period to launch that online as well. That cost about $1,000 to do, but the results have been, the return on investment has been 30 times that. It's a silly number. That has got over 20,000 views, had over 500 comments, and had about 15 shares, which are great vanity metrics, but ultimately it started a conversation with our clients, because this is something we stand for, but also then we were able to engage a lot of our referral partners to go, these guys are a little bit different than some of the other brokers that they've dealt with as well, and what do they stand for? Coming here and coming into Queensland, something like this, I know a lot of brokers are doing something, and maybe you're doing something around the floods or something in your community. And it's, again, I go back to the point, we're not about beating our own chest here, it's going, hey look, we're actually doing something meaningful in our business, and now you have a story to share with your clients as well. So if you're doing something like this, and I know a lot of brokers, they told me as well that they're doing something in their communities, I'm like, great, don't tell me, tell your customers in a nice, meaningful way as well.
So we're going to go through how we break down marketing in our business, and hopefully there'll be some tips that you can take away to implement in your own brokerage. Next slide, thank you. So there are 3 core functions of marketing for us. The first is acquisition. So how do we attract clients and generate leads? The second is retention. How do we keep our existing clients happy? And the third is recommendation. How do we encourage word of mouth? So the first, acquisition. How do we attract clients and get those leads coming to us? We've recently launched a new series of videos, and they've been based off clients' frequently asked questions. So those first home buyers or those annoying clients that pepper you with questions or emails that are this big, we took those questions and we've launched a series of videos. We've been able to leverage those through our social media and through our website. We also have a property investment podcast that speaks to our ideal client. The second is retention. How do we keep our existing clients happy and avoid runoff? So we do this in 3 ways. The first is we send a thank you letter at settlement, thanking them for working with us, but also outlining our home loans for the homeless initiative. We make them feel extra special on their birthday by sending them a birthday card with a scratchy and hoping that they don't win and we get clawback. And then the third is we do 12-month loan reviews. So on the anniversary of our clients' loans settling, we check their interest rate to see, do they have the sharpest possible rate? And the final core function of marketing in our business is recommendation. How do we encourage word of mouth, active word of mouth? The first is when a client loan settles. When a loan settles, we send an SMS asking them to leave us a Google review. The second is any referrals we receive from our referral partners or existing clients, we send them a small box of Kit Kats as a little thank you. And the final category is we do a thank you function for the unsung heroes in the room, our BDMs and our business partners, and we host that every couple of years.
Perfect. So again, going back to Laurie's point before about what we do to take this information and run with it and implement in our business, birthday cards were found the easiest thing to do. We talk about low impact, low effort, but high impact. Birthday cards are guaranteed to do that. So what we've done is we've got 5 birthday cards that are already got stamps on them, already got scratches in them. All you need to do is write the cards and send them to your customers. So who's keen? We've got 2 giveaways, so 2 brokers can grab a couple of business cards. You can write them for the rest of the day and post them before you leave here, and I'm guaranteed a client will reach out. So who wants a couple? Perfect, got a couple of hands here. A couple of tags, thanks very much. So really what we're gonna leave you with today is marketing will help you, for one, stay in touch with your existing customers. So that's the low-hanging fruit is existing customers. The second, it's going to help you avoid that lumpiness. So in terms of those settlements coming out and trying to fill the pipeline back up. And the third one is it's really about trying to attract that ideal client. So you can clone those ideal clients and get more of the clients that you'd love to work with as well. It's been I think we're out of time for questions, team, but we will be around. We'd love to answer any questions and any way to help you guys. Our goal ultimately is to grow market share for brokers. We want to give all our knowledge and what we're doing, because we've learned from other top brokers as well. So all of us collectively can win as an industry and share as much knowledge as possible. So thank you very much.